Where does this kind of courage come from? We owe so much. We owe so much to our veterans. Matter of fact, there's one more short story I'd like to tell you about a veteran, and he's my nephew, 21 years old, Ronald Kubik. And his mother, my sister, is here to say a few words about Ronnie. Eileen Daly.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's really great to be here with you today. And I'd like to make a special tribute to a World War II veteran that's sitting in our presence. Raymond Melvin, I'm sorry. Can we give him applause? Thank you. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you. Thank you, sir. And you're here today to play music. And my son Ron had the same love and talent for music that you have. He was a passionate musician and an avid guitarist who could express his emotions playing his electric guitar. He formed a band called A Void Within, and they would play at concerts with other musicians. Now, I would like to tell you a little bit about my son Ron. My son Ron was an achiever who discovered a thirst for life at an early age. In school, he was on the honor roll. He played football and made varsity as a sophomore. He wrestled, acted, and wrote a column for the school newspaper called Adventures with Ron. You name it, Ronnie did it. He even started writing a motivational book called Take Control. In his book, Ron encourages us to take control of our lives, think for ourselves, and pursue our goals. My son Ron definitely believed in thinking for himself, and he believed in the right of self-expression. When he was a senior, he cut his hair into a mohawk and dyed it green. The school administrators told him that his hair was an unnatural color and it was against the school code for acceptable hair color, as established in the school's student handbook. My son took objection to that assessment, and he was given the opportunity to bring his appeal directly to the Board of Education. Well, Ronnie decided to bring his appeal to the Board of Education. He studied the student handbook, interviewed teachers, and prepared his case. He made an impassioned plea saying that his hair color was a legitimate form of self-expression and was in no way a distraction to teachers or students. He told them that he was speaking in behalf of future generations of kids so that they would have the right of self-expression. My son Ron did such a good job of making his point that he won the case. And he did dye his hair back to brown, but he made his point. And what happened on 9/11 touched my son deeply. You see, my brother Dan and my son Ron had a very deep connection. Imagine this. There is a picture of a scene at Ground Zero where a firefighter is kneeling in the rubble, and he's got his hand raised with the American flag on it. Standing above him is a soldier, taking that flag, saying, "We'll take it from here." My brother Dan was that firefighter, and my son Ron was that soldier. And Ron took that flag. He took it to Iraq, to Afghanistan, and finally to the Taliban. Ron believed in this country, and he fought for what America stands for. To quote Ron, "We are here on earth, and we have the opportunity to do something truly great. Find a cause you believe in and fight for it. Make your dream a reality." And that's exactly what Ronnie did. He believed in America, and he fought for what America stands for. And now it's your turn to pick up that flag. Whatever your dreams are, pursue them. Make your dreams a reality. Don't give up. You are all here today fulfilling a dream, the same dream of being musicians marching together in honor of all veterans. And when you're playing your music today, think of Ronnie and all our veterans, and let their sacrifices inspire you to find your greatness. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you, Eileen. But before any students or teachers dye your hair green out there, check with the student handbook. Make sure that you got the advice down right. So who are our veterans? They're 19 and 90. They come from all parts of the country. They are black and white, yellow and red. They come from all religious persuasions. They are people who stepped up to the line to sacrifice themselves so that we may live the kind of life we have here in America. I would like all our veterans here now to please stand up and be acknowledged. Any veteran in the audience, let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you for your service. As my sister said, I know that many of you being here is the fulfillment of a dream. You have taken a talent that was part of who you are, and you searched it out, you developed it, you worked on it, and now it's brought you to a very different place. I truly believe that for you to find happiness in life, you need to spend time on finding out what your talent is, developing it, and once you do that, then to share it with the world in terms of service. I'm no couch potato. I've been all over the world, 150 different cities. I fly an airplane. I'm a captain of sailing boats. I've been trekking in the Himalayas. I've been all over the world. But nothing made an impression on me. Nothing made me happier than when I forgot about myself and did something for another human being. So I want to applaud all of you for developing the talents that got you here, for all the work that you put into fundraising to get here. So we have a couple of plaques now we would like to present to each school in honor of the hard work that each and every one of you has done. Okay, first, Seaman High School. Let's welcome them, Seaman High School. But just one second. Melissa Souls from Seaman High School. Okay. And while she's coming down, Jared Stickler from Fort Oglethorpe High School. Let's give them a big round of applause. Melissa? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lake Fort Oglethorpe, Jared Stickler. Congratulations, Jared. Okay, our next two. Okosi High School, Hannah Cordell, and Youngsville High School, Robert McCoy. And let's bring up also Alan Abraham from Manasquan High School. By the way, Manasquan High School is where Eileen's son Ronnie went to school, so we're very, very proud to have them here today. Ocoee. And you are Hannah Cordell from Ocoee High School. Let's give her a big round of applause. And next we have Robert McCoy from Youngsville High School. He comes next.
You have to have him come up.
Yeah. Manasquan High School, don't disappear, please. Robert McCoy, congratulations. Youngsville High School. And finally, we have Alan Abraham, Manasquan High School. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so that's all the plaques. I'd just like to conclude with this beautiful little story I heard while I was in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's about a school teacher. He's at home preparing a lesson plan for the next day, but his little boy comes up and he starts pulling on his leg saying, "Daddy, come on, let's play, let's play." So the school teacher says, "Well, I really got to make this lesson plan." So he thinks of this ingenious method of keeping his son busy. He rips a page out of the magazine that had a picture of the world on it, and then he cut it up into the various countries. And he gave the pieces like a puzzle to his son and said, "Put it together." So his son runs off. Now the school teacher thinks he's off the hook for half an hour, right? Wrong. 5 minutes later, the little boy comes back with the picture put together perfectly in his hands. And the father looked down and said, "Son, how did you do that so quickly?" And the little boy said, "Easy, Dad. There was a picture of a man on the other side of that page, and when I fixed the man, the world fixed itself." So I think there's a little wisdom for all of us in the words of that little boy. Think lovingly, act kindly, and share your talents. Go for it. Have a great time today.